Today, we're talking about the top 5 best practices for your conference calls.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of UC Tech Chat. My name's Sam Stiles.
And I'm Matthew Hilton.
And we're going to talk about the top 5 best conference call practices today. You ready?
Yeah, let's
get
go.
into it. All right. So, number 1, we are talking about an agenda, right?
Absolutely. So you want to make sure you have an agenda prepared ahead of time. You don't want to wing it. You don't want to just add a bunch of stuff during the course of discussion.
Yeah.
You want to keep yourself limit yourself to those discussion topics. And if anybody starts to kind of go off track, you want to make sure you kind of very nicely steer them back in. And that will help for timing. It also help because everybody's busy.
Sure. You've
managed to gather all these people in a room. Make sure that their time is used wisely.
So for all of us who get distracted easily, like myself, I don't know if you're in that, but okay. So,
Sorry, what?
You know, we talk about removing distractions in the next point. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so if you can, for number 2, I like to say remove as many distractions as you can. So if you've got a cell phone, laptop, any of those kinds of things, Twitter can wait, Snapchat can wait.
What's going on?
Sam can wait. Give me that. Oh, get that out of here. Remove as many distractions as you can because honestly, they're distractions. They're going to take away from the point of the meeting, which is to get through a specific agenda.
Yeah.
So no more phone for you.
Yeah, I understand. And so whoever I was just on the phone with, not important, but
irrelevant.
If I'm speaking and you're on the other end of the conference call and I hear all this crackling noise, you're eating popcorn, what do you do?
Yeah, the best you ever have the barking dog happen in the middle of the conversation. So if you're remote, do yourselves a favor, just put yourselves on mute. It's just a common courtesy thing. Don't use music on hold because if you hit the hold button, then everybody else gets that lovely music, which we all know what it sounds like. We've heard it before. Let's not flood a conference room of other people with the music on hold. So just use mute, be kind, let people know that you're going to go on hold as well, so otherwise they don't get that, hey, Sam, did we lose Sam? So let people know that you're going on mute, then take care of it.
Sure. And so, you know, we're talking about millennials now, and if I'm getting distracted and I want to be included in the conversation and I'm talking about relevancy, how do you hold my attention? How do you keep the conversation relevant?
Can I? I don't know. But what we can do is we can stick to our agenda, and we can also make sure that we keep you engaged by making sure you have all the materials you need before the actual conference happens. So if you're going to be sharing slides, make sure Sam's got a copy of those slides beforehand. If you've got a shared meeting space or screen sharing, go ahead and test that beforehand. Make sure he has everything he needs to do to stay as focused as he possibly can.
Right. And we get towards the end of, the call and I have to go let my barking dog out. So what do we do now?
Well, you should let the dog out first.
Yeah.
But first, actually, you should wrap up the meeting on a timely fashion. So make sure that if you've got side subjects that come up during the conversation, or if somebody starts going down a path that's not on the agenda, set up a separate meeting to talk about that because everybody's time is extremely valuable and you want to make sure that you're honoring their time. And that way, if people don't need to be in on certain conversations, you can just set that separate meeting up for later time and everyone will be much happier. And you'll have a better conference call.
Sure.
So that's 5, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That's it. That'll do it for another edition of UC Tech Chat. This is Matthew Hilton. I'm Sam Stiles. Thank you.